Leviticus 26 and 14.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 26 and verse 14. But if you will not listen to me and will not do all these commandments, and if you shall despise my statutes, or if your soul abhor my judgments, so that you will not do all my commandments, but that you break my covenant, I will do this to you.
So right here, it's the same exact thing he was putting to Cain. Listen to what I'm telling you. Obey what I'm telling you. Same exact thing, just worded different. Read.
I will even appoint over you terror, consumption, and the burning ague, that shall consume the eyes and cause sorrow of heart. And you shall sow your seed in vain.
Do what?
You shall sow your seed in vain.
No, you shall sow your seed in vain. Same thing over here in Genesis. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. Exact same thing. Finish this out on Leviticus.
And your enemies shall eat it. I will set my face against you.
I will do what?
I will set my face against you.
I will set my face against you. Hold that there, and let's go back to Genesis 4. And we can start at verse 13.
Genesis 4 and verse 13. And Cain said unto Yahuwah, my punishment is greater than I can bear.
My punishment is too great. What you putting on me is too great. I can't bear it. Read.
Behold, you have driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from your face shall I be hid.
And from what?
And from your face shall I be hid.
And from your face shall I be hid. Hold that. Let's go back to Leviticus 26 and 17.
And I will set my face against you.
And I will set my face against you. So it's the exact same thing that we just reading right here. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid. Same thing. Let's finish this out in Genesis.
All right. Behold, you have driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from your face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth.
I shall be a fugitive. What's a fugitive?
A person on the run.
A person on the run. Read.
And it shall come to pass that everyone that finds me shall slay me.
Everyone that finds me shall slay me. Now, who was it there to slay him? Another topic, but we'll touch it a little bit. Let's go back to Leviticus 26 and 17.
Leviticus 26 and 17. I will set my face against you, and you shall be slain before your enemies. They that hate you shall reign over you, and you shall flee when no one pursues you.
And you shall flee when no one pursues you. So, just like nobody was chasing Cain, he was fleeing for nothing. He was scared because he had this sorrow and this faint of heart. It's when you do something wrong and you think everybody know about it. And it's like your conscience is killing you. So basically, just like the whole book is taking you to the Sabbath, Cain had no rest until way later on in his life. So the whole time he was running and he was a fugitive and a vagabond, he had no rest. He was always worried about somebody knowing what he had done, somebody killing him. So read 17 again.
Leviticus 26 and 17. And I will set my face against you, and you shall be slain before your enemies. They that hate you shall reign over you, and you shall flee when none pursues you.
And you shall flee when none pursues you. Now this is talking to who?
The children of Israel.
The children of Israel. Others joining Genesis was talking to Cain. But it's the same thing. Read on.
Verse 18. And if you will not yet for all this listen to me, then I will punish you 7 times more for your sins.
How many times?
7 times more for your sins.
I will punish you 7 times more for your sins. Let's read verse 15 in Genesis 4 again.
Finish up that last portion. I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth, and it shall come to pass that everyone that finds me shall slay me. And Yahuwah said to him, therefore, whosoever slays Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold.
How many?
Sevenfold.
Sevenfold. So it's a little bit different, but it's still basically the same. It's telling him, if you do this to him, I'm going to get you sevenfold. When we commit a sin and break it, he's going to punish us 7 times greater for doing a sin than the rest of the nations. We got it hard. Mm-hmm. To whom much is given, much is required. So he gave us a lot, and we blew it. We chose, just like Cain did, to do our own thing, to go our own way. And that's why we in this pickle right now. The enemy got at him. His desire was his. Same thing he doing with us. Mm-hmm. So that same thing that Cain was afraid of, he done flipped it on us and got us under what Cain was going through. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, read 15 again.
Verse 15. And Yahuwah said to him, therefore, whosoever slays Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And Yahuwah set a mark upon Cain.
He did what?
Set a mark upon Cain.
He set a mark upon Cain. So this right here, now we going into the physical nature of this mark as opposed to the spiritual in this lesson. So it was something with this guy to identify him that let everybody know that this is the guy. Don't kill him. He's cursed, but don't kill him. You know what I'm saying? But it had to be something to identify him with. Now, everybody will be speculating and saying this, that, and the third, but it's the same type of thing that's on us. There's no physical mark on us that says that we're the people, but everywhere we go, the other nations hate you the same. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And we can't say it's because of the black skin, because the Africans got black skin, and they despise us. We know firsthand, we was in Egypt. And it was the same thing over there. Guy walk up and say, I want to be nigger. I want to be nigger. He automatically identified us with this. But, and again, there's no physical thing on us to say that these are the quote-unquote niggers or whatever. But y'all get the point. Let's go back to Leviticus 26. We're going to start at 18.
Leviticus 26 and 18. And if you will not yet for all this listen to me, then I will punish you 7 times more for your sins. And I will break the pride of your power, and I will make your heaven as iron, and your earth as brass. And your strength shall be spent in vain, for your land shall not yield her increase.
There you go again. For your land shall not yield her increase. Read.
Neither shall the trees of the land yield their fruits.
So right here, we see that he says that the land shall not yield her increase, neither shall the trees of the land yield their fruit. Now when the Most High says something, it just happens. Boom. Automatically the ground ain't going to give Cain nothing. But the enemy, he can't work like that. He has to do his through what? Through laws and legislations. He has to create artificial ways to try to be like the Most High so these things don't happen. So we're going to show you how he brings some of these things forward or forth. So we're going to go into this book called And the Truth Shall Set You Free from David Icks or Ikes, however you want to say that. Again, dude got some real good information. Sometimes he give you some misinformation, but most of the time it's dead on. So this is the portion of the book called The Food Bank. So we're going to show you how the enemy brings forth this the earth not to yield its fruit. Read.
The food bank. Another aim of the elite.
Of who?
Of the elite.
Of the elite, the people behind the curtain. Read.
Is to control the land and production of food at every level of the process. The natural crop seed varieties are being systematically destroyed.
Everything that's real is being systematically destroyed. There's this group called Monsanto that's ruining everything. You got what you call a terminator seed. Only grows one time. That means you gotta go back to them. All you people eating grapes with no seeds, watermelons with no seeds, you're thinking it's a great convenience to you, but this showing you that it's not real. Read on.
And replaced by genetically engineered seeds, which a handful of elite-controlled multinational companies are patenting. Under plant breeders' rights legislation, anyone using these seeds must pay a royalty to these companies.
Must do what?
Pay a royalty to these companies, or face a 6-month jail sentence or fines of up to $250,000.
That's a lot of money for a farmer. Read on.
This applies to anyone from a Western farmer to a poverty-stricken peasant in Bangladesh. The same patents are being applied to all plants, animals, fungi, genes, and viruses.
Basically, everything that grows, they have taken it and made a patent on it. Who give you the right to take what the Most High grows and manipulate it and then sell it? And if you get caught not doing it in their way, they'll fine you up to $250,000 and or 6-month jail period. What kind of madness is that?
Exactly. Let's get a script on that. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5 and verse 9. Moreover, the profit of the earth is for all.
It's for who?
Is for all.
Read.
The king himself is served by the field.
The king himself is served by the field. So these people done took control of the field. They done took control of the Most High's natural things that he give to man.
To all mankind, and put patents on it, meaning I own this. When you put a patent on something, that means you invented it.
And these people didn't invent it. Look how backwards these people. We are buying water. The Most High got water in abundance. And they're selling you water. Selling it to you. To us. They're going to exclude us.
Right.
They're selling us water. And it's the Most High's. All this from being hard-headed. Read.
The Uruguay round of the GATT agreement has increased the hold that companies like Britain's ICI, supported by BP.
Supported by who?
Supported by BP.
British Petroleum. That's the people you get your gas from, the little green sun symbol. Read.
And the U.S. giants have over globe seed varieties. This has given them control over what we eat and even if we eat. This was the GATT agreement that the politicians, the media, and the big-name news presenters were telling us was so vital to our economic well-being.
That's just what. Who are those all people that are just named?
The politicians.
Politicians, crooks.
The media.
Crooks.
And the big-name news presenters.
Nothing but people that they say, here, read this paper, boy. Don't say nothing. Just read what's on there.
Exactly.
Read.
The green revolution of the 1960s and 70s, which was sold as a means to feed the poor countries of the world, was in truth a means to steal the natural plant varieties used there and replace them with hybrids dependent on chemical inputs, which the same companies monopolize.
That's why some of them countries, the third world countries, when the United States want to take some of that stuff over there, they refuse it. They send it back. We will not eat this stuff. They know that it's not real. They know that it's not real. Even the organics, man, found out that Coke and Pepsi and all of